Hi, I'm Louise Reich from Advanced Media Productions, and today's presentation is going to deal with search and digital asset optimization. Basically, in marketing today, there are two components for every web presence. One is driving traffic to a website, and the other is getting that traffic to convert to become a client, visitor, or buyer. Today's presentation is going to deal with just that first component of bringing traffic to one's website. And it turns out today that search is still your best option, so that I will be talking about the variety of ways people can get traffic to your website through search. The first area that I think is very, very important is to see how search fits into the components of internet marketing. Basically, you have many different components: email, search, affiliate marketing, certainly the website and landing pages, online display ad and rich media advertising, and social media marketing. Basically, under search, you have the largest component that exists, and also probably the most valuable. So let's look at all the different components under search engine marketing alone. You have organic universal search. You have paid and mobile search advertising. You have organic image search, shopping comparison search, organic video search, and other kinds of organic search engines at play. So you can see that search really is so wide and huge that if you're not using search effectively, you're probably missing a good portion of your lead generation or sales. Under social marketing, you can see that today the reason that social marketing becomes so important is, you're looking at blogging, podcasting, reputation management, photo sharing, social networking, social bookmarking, and social news sites, all kinds of different sites and all kinds of different ways of sharing, so that if you don't leverage social marketing as well and see how it's related to organic search, you may be missing some very valuable components. Just to see how search revenue share exists, search is still the largest percentage of the online marketing revenue. So search is really what you want to be in and you want to be using. Now, what types of search are there? And we talked a little bit about the breadth of search, but here's some specifics. You have organic or algorithmic web search. That could be organic search, blended search, universal, personalized, and local search all go into the organic. In other words, it's driven by algorithms. It's driven by Google robot going out there. And there are two components in search for organic that are very important. One is indexability of your website. So first, Google has to be there to be able to get in and see the pages of your site. And the second piece of that is that you have to optimize your site so that not only does Google take a look at the pages, but it also has to look at what content is on those pages and what keywords are related to that content. Now, along with organic and algorithmic search, you have vertical organic search engines today. You didn't have so many of these even a year ago, but now you have image search, video search, shopping search, news search, and blog search. And it's very, very important to understand how information gets transferred in these engines so that you can play the game of being on page one or relevant in that particular search vertical. Then there's organic real-time search, which is getting a lot of press these days, and that would be something like Twitter. 2 minutes after it happens, not even 2 minutes, probably 30 seconds after it happens, people are twittering about it, and you can be updated and get some real-time search news or information. And then you have the whole world of advertising, or what we call paid search. National paid search, local paid search, Yahoo search marketing, and you have MSN ad centers. Let's look at some of the vertical search engines today that play a role in universal search. First, let me tell you a little bit about universal search. Universal search basically is Google going out and looking at all of its digital search properties. So for example, Google will look, it has an image library, it has a video library, it has a news library, etc., and Google Maps, etc. So Google then will go out and search its properties. So if you have a very generic search like tiger, which is a very broad search, tiger probably has results in all kinds of different vertical engines. So Google will just go out and search those engines. So again, if you have optimized your information or your content in those engines, you will get results. So this page shows basically these are web results for universal search. That means they're algorithmic. A robot goes out and checks the property. Now, if you look at the first arrow on the right-hand side, you'll see that the image results come up. So whoever optimized well the image search for tiger, not only did the results come up, but you see the images of tigers. So it's a very compelling reason to click through on those images if you like what you see. The next is the organic web results on the second arrow, so that you see that Wikipedia comes out and certain other web results that are crawled, and then you also see on the bottom news results. So a universal search will go out and search property, and on page 1, theoretically, if you have results in all of those engines, you could be the player on page 1 for those organic results. Now, how do you get to be number 1 in image results? Well, anybody can go to Google Image and then search Google Image results. So you can see if you have optimized your pictures, and this is not basically a presentation on how to optimize Google Images, but it would be a good idea to go out and learn how to do this, because obviously if someone searches on your keywords and you have optimized those for your images, you can play in that image search engine. Same with video. Video, however, has more components than just Google video, because Google knows that Google will first search YouTube results. And again, if you optimize for video and you know how to do that, then especially in YouTube channel, then you will get there from YouTube. But also Google goes out and crawls all the other vertical search engines that do video search engines. And so those results will also get crawled. And again, crawling means that it has to be algorithm, which means it has to be optimized. Now, if you have a product, you probably want to be in Google Base. Google Base is a product shopping feed that you would be able to upload your products into Google Base, and Google then pulls shopping results from, let's say you search digital camera, you want to be in shopping results, because that will get to be on page 1, and your products, if they're optimized correctly, will get to play in that result page as well. Now again, we talked very briefly about organic real-time search, and Twitter would be conversations that are happening all over the internet, breaking news. It's been great for breaking news. Most everybody has heard of the plane that landed in the Hudson, you know, a minute after, not even a minute, probably 30 seconds after it landed in the Hudson River. It was twittered about, and people, you can't get that news any faster than on something like Twitter. So what's next? Once you have your organic verticals in place and you've optimized everything that you can optimize, and you still want to be a key player on the internet, you would go to Google paid search, and you would be able to then create some ads. On the right hand side and on the top, usually there are about 2, 3 maybe paid results on the top, where they call sponsored links. And sponsored links simply is an auction-based system where people pay to write, not only have an ad written, or they write the ad, and then there's also ranking, and there's a cost associated with the click-through. But if you notice, on the left-hand side, the shopping results come up. So again, Google Base plays a role even on this result. Those shopping results in that box are basically free listings. However, you do pay for shopping results, and then you have your pay-per-click as well. So there are shopping results that also go with a click-through rate and an auction, and then you have your organic results that don't cost anything underneath it. Now, once you have your product plus box, which is still in beta right now, however, that expands out so that you have an expanded result. And again, all of this is the knowledge of how to get your results in there, and how to be on the top results, even in that paid results. But that's Google based, as I said, and then you have your normal PPC, which is pay per click results. So there's all kinds of different ways to be on the top of search engines today. It gets very, very complicated.